Now, News 2 at 10.
Today, the Mount Juliet community is healing 1,000 days after the March 2020 tornado destroyed two of its schools. Good evening and thanks for joining us for News 2 at 10. I'm Kenley Hargett. News 2's Nikki McGee has more on the progress and what work still remains.
Well, yeah, Kinley, the halls were absolutely packed today at Stoner Creek Elementary for an up-close look at the brand new school building. Students got to return to the classroom the Monday after Thanksgiving. And although this is one major step for the Wilson County School District, it's just one of two schools they're still working to rebuild. 3, 2, 1. Stoner Creek Elementary is proudly reopening its doors, and it's come a long way over the last 1,000 days. This video from the school surveillance camera showing the March 3rd tornado ripping apart its building.
It was very interesting on how a storm could come through and level one classroom, but the classroom right beside of it have the wall off, but be able to see it sitting as it was the day before we left it. A lot of emotions, just thankful that those students weren't sitting in those classrooms.
Leslie Powers remembers seeing the aftermath with her two daughters at home, including Stoner Creek Elementary.
And Mackenzie at that time was going to school there, and so she started crying and just going through that, like, what's going to happen? Am I going to see my teacher again? Am I going to see my friends?
But the family, like many, say they're glad the tornado struck when it did.
I was very grateful that, like my mom said, that it did happen at the time that it did, because had it not, who knows what could have happened. It was eye-opening just to see how grateful I am for what I have.
Mackenzie is now in 7th grade and goes to another school in the district, while West Wilson Middle School across the street is being rebuilt. Still, the reopening of Stoner Creek represents healing for many. How do you think the classrooms look?
I love it. It's probably better than it was.
The teachers here have been amazing. They've always stayed positive. They're here for the kids, and they really are amazing.
Principal Amanda Smith won Principal of the Year from Wilson County during the cleanup and rebuilding. She says her and the district's hard work has finally paid off.
When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade, and I feel like we've done that as we've climbed mountains, and to be able to look at this place now and how shiny and new and state-of-the-art it is, we would say that all of those mountains were definitely worth the wait, because here we are now.
West Wilson Middle School is the district's next priority. They say that project is expected to take at least a year from today for completion. Kinley.
All right, thanks, Nikki. For the latest on the recovery from last year's tornadoes, head to WKRN.com and download our free news app.